Now, it's almost time for what will be 4 nights of great entertainment in East Clare. The Tulla Drama Group will be putting on 2 one-act plays. I Do, written by Siobhan Donnellan, and A Dog's Life by Pam Valentine, which will be happening in Tulla Courthouse from Wednesday the 21st to Saturday the 24th of January. And Daragh Leamy from the Morning Focus team sat down with 2 of the members from the drama group to find out more about their productions.
Reynolds and Brendan Daly, they're both members of the Tulla Drama Group, and the Tulla Drama Group will be putting on 2 one-act plays, A Dog's Life by Pam Valentine and I Do by Siobhan Donnellan. Brendan and Nathan, you're very welcome. Brendan, can I start with yourself first of all? You're a member of the Tulla Drama Group for a long time now at this stage.
Longer than we care to remember, as they say.
Can you chat to me about how drama in Tulla has evolved over the years? When did the drama group begin?
Well, the present drama group, I suppose, is a reconstitution of a group that was there back in the 50s, and some members of that group are still around and are supporters. And then there was a lull for lots of different reasons, I suppose. And then about 37 or 8 years ago, I'd say, a few people started. Father Malone was here at the time, Michael Torpey, Des O'Halloran, a few people like that ourselves, and some of the present members of the group started away. And we started on the 3 acts and 1 acts, and pub theatre was our thing. We started in Minogues. We did numerous 1 acts there for a long time.
But the courthouse has been a venue now for the Tulla Drama Group with a long time.
Yes, it has, and it's great. It's a lovely space, as a lot of your listeners will know, and the courthouse committee, who are all volunteers, are very accommodating, and it's good. Yeah,
very good. Nathan, you're new to the Tulla Drama Group, only with a couple of months. Can you tell me about how you first became aware of the drama group and why you wanted to join?
Sure, yeah. So I was originally living in Galway, and I moved back to Clare, back to Tulla, just in September of last year. So I know Brendan, obviously he's my neighbour, so I got wind of this Tulla drama group, and then Aisling O'Neill did a workshop in September, and I said, absolutely, I want to be in on that. So it was a great way to break the ice with the group, get to know everybody, and they were wonderful. It was really just a really fun day, really experimental day. And so it's absolutely put my name in the hat.
A lot of people might know what goes on in a workshop, and of course Aisling is a very experienced actor from Fair City, so it was good to get her insight into drama as well. What did you learn or take away from that experience?
Well, she was really good. I think she did a lot of exercise with us. You know, a lot of us probably had never met each other before, because it was a big group. I'd say it was about 40 people or so. It was a real full house in the courthouse. So, to loosen us up, we did, very kind of flamboyant exercises, making noises, kind of going around in a circle, coming up with different sounds, that kind of thing, really just get us out of our comfort zone. And then we started doing all these improv exercises. You're told to go up on stage with 2 other people. Okay, here's the setup. Your goldfish has just died. You're in mourning. They don't know about it. Act it out, kind of thing. It was great, She really gave us some tough ones, and we had to just roll with it. But the improv part was super. I just loved that.
Very good. And because of that workshop, Brendan, a lot of new members have joined the group.
Absolutely, yeah. And all the new members are just fantastic. Come along and see them. They're brilliant. And we're very, very excited about the fact that we have new members. As you know, Daragh, we've been banging this drum. We've been trying to get people for a long time and reduce the age profile of the group, dare I say. So we're doing that, yeah. And we can still lower it a bit. So if there's any younger people out there, we are very anxious that we get new people. Any group needs reinvigorating all the time.
Of course.
I think everybody's glad to be part of it, and we certainly all have got years of enjoyment and sort of social activity from it. So we're delighted that others have the same view.
Now, Brendan, you're more experienced than the 2 of us when it comes to acting. Can you tell us a little bit about the similarities and difference between a 1-act play and a full-length 3-act play?
They're very different, but at the same time they're quite the same. The job of the actor is pretty much the same. 1 acts, while they're shorter, they can be more demanding, because everything is concentrated and heightened, if you like. So you kind of get one crack at the whip. If you're in a three full length play that's going on for an hour and a half, if something doesn't go quite the way you would like and the rhythm changes, then you can get back on stream. You know, there's a lot about sort of rhythm and people bouncing off each other and listening to each other. So if that kind of is upset for whatever reason, you know, picture might fall off the wall or somebody uses a bloody mobile phone or whatever it might be, little things can upset the flow. But in a one act, it's very hard because it's only about 30, 35 minutes or 40 at the most, you know. Okay. But it's the same but very different, if you like.
And you're director of A Dog's Life, which is written by Pam Valentine, and Pam is a very experienced writer. She wrote many plays like Days of Reckoning, Alternative Accommodation, and What Time Is It? And Poor Lonely Men. Why did you decide to choose A Dog's Life?
I remember getting the script, and God knows where I got it from. My daughter was in TY, and that's about 20-something years ago. And suddenly I found it again. And coincidentally, I saw the play in Doonbeg, and it went on to win the All-Ireland one act, actually. So we hope we'll be every bit as good as that, of course. So I liked it, and I think the audience will like it. It's very different, and it's a big challenge for the actors and all of us really involved, because the actors are playing the parts of dogs, and you know, bad enough playing the part of a human, but it's difficult to play the part of a dog. But each dog has a different character, so the actor then has to become that character, not become the dog, but become the character. And there's that whole thing, dogs have feelings and emotions and hurt and so on and so on.
Yeah, very good.
So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, good. And in total contrast, Nathan, the play that you're involved in is written by Mount Shannon native Siobhan Donnellan. She's scriptwriter with Fair City, and this play is called I Do, completely different to A Dog's Life.
Yes, we play humans, and it's it's a very Irish, very, I think, old school kind of story. It's basically the morning of a wedding in this family's house, and it's in prep mode. It's morning, people are in like their dressing gowns, they're getting ready, they're getting their game face on, and without giving anything away, there is a disruption, a significant disruption to the prep of this wedding, and all hell kind of breaks loose. And it kind of reminds me a lot of The Snapper, that movie from the late 80s. Really, I feel like it has that kind of DNA in it, that kind of Irish mentality of, okay, it's a crisis, but let's just jog on, let's deal with it, let's roll with it. So you have, siblings, you have, your local priest in there, you've got the patriarch, the matriarch characters. I play the groom. I'm getting cold feet. It's got everything. So yeah, it's real lovely, kind of very familiar setup. You'd recognise, I think, if you've been to any Irish wedding, you'll recognise the characters very well. Yeah,
and I've seen another local drama group, Shivati, over in Mount Shannon. They performed this play a number of years ago. It's very funny, isn't it? And people will enjoy the play.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, like people rolling with problems, trying to, just seeing who can sink or swim in those kind of moments. But it's, the people we've got on the team, they're just so great. They're really good at really projecting and sending it out.
So the cast is I think there's 7 cast members. Would you be able to go through some of the cast members there?
Yeah, sure. So we have Brian Thorpe, he's the director, and he's also Martin, who is the patriarch character. Then you have Margaret Toohey, she plays Gabriel, his wife. Then we have John McNamara, he's the priest, PJ. Then we have Adele McMahon, she's one of the sisters. And then Coach Gallagher, she's my intended to be, she's the bride. And then we have Fran Thorpe as well, who is May, the kind of evil aunt, definitely a recognisable character. So that's, and then myself as the groom.
And Brendan, in your play then, A Dog's Life, who are the cast members?
We have yourself, Daragh.
Thank you.
Yeah, you really have to come and see Daragh. He's absolutely class in this, I have to say. We have Bosco, Emer Halloran, John O'Sullivan, Ruth Toohey and Siobhan Shanahan. So there's 3 new members, I think, in I Do, and there's 2 new members in ours, which is great. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then we have people in the background then helping out, like various people in both plays then that we couldn't do without, really. And that's my plug. If people don't necessarily think that drama's for them because they don't want to go on stage, there's always plenty of work to do backstage: sound, lighting, assisting at lines, painting, set construction, all that. So don't feel you have to be comfortable in front of an audience to join us.
Nathan, how did you find rehearsals over the last number of weeks or months? When did it start for you?
We started rehearsing just after Halloween, and it was, I suppose, at the start, everyone's just learning the lines, really. You know, it's only really the last week or so I felt it's really come together, because we can throw away the scripts now, thank God. It's always a great feeling. So it feels like we're on the victory lap of the creative process. So now we can really...
Careful.
Now we feel we can really kind of... go to the nuance of the characters, you know, how we're saying things, how loud we're supposed to be. So it really feels like it has paid off. It was tricky for me because I was racing up and down. I work in Galway, so I was really racing to get to rehearsals. So I was just kind of like, it's literally work and then boom, rehearsal. So it was tricky going, but it's fine. And everyone's been very, you know, very accommodating. You know, if we have to change times or anything like that, it's a real team effort. You know, there's been no prima donnas or anything like that, thank God.
Great stuff. Now, the most important point to mention is tickets. Tell us all about that.
Tickets can be got at 087 2356 124. WhatsApp that number and you can book your tickets, and we've got very sophisticated now. You can actually pay for them through a WhatsApp link, and that saves sort of botheration and congestion at the door. So you just decide, and then for people locally who maybe not want to pay online or whatever, there will be one of our group in the courthouse on the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Now, not tomorrow, but tomorrow week, from 10 until 12, for people to collect tickets that are not already paid for.
Yes.
Or, you know, so you don't have to have them booked to go to the courthouse, but early booking is recommended, because the last couple of years we have been booked out and people get disappointed.
We're going to leave it there. Thanks to Brendan Daly and Nathan Reynolds for joining me. Tulla Drama Group will be performing, just to remind you all again, A Dog's Life and I Do, 2 one-act plays from Wednesday the 21st to Saturday the 24th of January, and start time is at 8 p.m.
And that was Daragh Leamy from the Morning Focus team bringing us that chat with the Tulla Drama Group. And thanks to Daragh and the lads for that.